welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Faith and today's video is all about the BabyZen Yoyo Plus. So my name is Faith, I'm a mom of two. I have a 4-year-old son Leo and my daughter Naya is 4 months old. And I just wanted to share why we love the BabyZen Yoyo Plus and why we got it. So initially, I'm one of those people who actually has two buggies. I do have the Upper Baby Vista. I got that with my son. We actually use it still when we're going off-road, when we're doing long country walks, because it's got that big basket, big wheels, it's really comfortable. But I live in London and I don't have a huge car. So when my daughter was born, and especially now that my son started reception, we needed something that was a bit smaller. I did a lot of research and the BabyZen kept on coming up. One of my friends has it, she swears by it. I've seen a couple of friends get it when they're going away on holiday and they all have such great reviews about it, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to try it out for myself and this is my experience. So today I'm going to show you how I put it together. I have it in the newborn pack. I also have it in the 6-month plus pack, and because I have a toddler, well, a 4-year-old, I also have the Buggy Board as well. And I also have the travel bag. So I'll share with you some of the stuff we have, how we put it together, the things that we really like about it, and some of the things that I don't love as much because especially when I compare it to the Vista. The Zen is really light. All you have to do basically is just, and it's done. It's lifted and it's ready to go. So we're gonna do the newborn base first. So my daughter is 4 months, so she's still in the newborn. Newborn comes in 3 parts. So you have basically, this is the actual newborn pack, which goes on here. You have this, which is basically like the bassinet, and then it also has a little cute newborn headrest. So I'm going to put it together. It's really easy and really simple.
So I think you can see putting it together is not difficult. It is straightforward. It does come with a little booklet with all the directions. I did watch a couple of YouTube videos on how to put it together, and they give you a lot more detail, like the directions. So this video is just basically showing you how long it would normally take me to put it together. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes with the newborn pack, because that's simpler, it's easier, there's less to do. With the straps, they only work one way in, so if you try and put it in the wrong way, it literally won't work. And that's the same for a lot of parts of the Zen, that if it doesn't go in, then you know you've not done it right. Like, it's really forward, you wouldn't be able to install it incorrectly. That's my experience anyway. And yeah, so we kind of put it all together and then we're done and we can move on.
This is how we strap Naya in. Put it in. So it's really easy as well to fold it down. So you just flip it over, take your baby out.
So basically, I thought I would be a hero and try the one-handed fold. Didn't work out that great for me, obviously, as you can see, but I'm going to be authentic. Sometimes this does happen, but it is really simple. And when you're done, you just kind of carry it on your shoulder. When you arrive wherever you're going, you just flip it open and voila, you're done and it's all good to go. So taking it down is actually really simple. It's just the same thing in reverse. A lot of it's just unclipping and taking off the Velcro. And then you just change it over and then you can put it onto the 6-month plus version. That's the great thing about the Zen. It's like loads of Velcro straps and loads of clip-ons. It's not difficult. There's no screwdrivers and a lot of building. It's just, yeah, you get on with it. again, I say have a look at the videos on YouTube, double check with the actual instruction manuals, but it's not difficult. Anyone can build this, and actually quite quickly. I think to build the 6-month plus probably took me about, I'd say 15-20 minutes max, and that was with kind of stopping and double checking and making sure that I did everything right and got every single strap. So yeah, definitely have a go at that. So putting the baby in again is really simple. Once it's seated, put the straps on. Remember again, the straps only go in the right way. So if you try and connect them and it's not the right, it won't work anyway. It does have a really good recline, so you can just pull the strap on the back and it does lie flat. It's got a huge canopy. It's great for when you're out and about and they're just falling asleep. So to put it down is actually really easy, and what I've proven, because this time I was able to do it one-handed, is that with a bit of practice anyone can do it.
So we also have the board. So this is really easy. You just put the wheels in, or just one wheel. Click, done. The other wheel. Click, done. And with the board, you pull these two. It's done. It also has a seat. That's it as a board. Do you like the seat?
Yeah.
So the other thing that we have is the travel bag. So you can actually fold the whole buggy, put it inside and over your shoulder if you're at the airport, and then just put it onto the cabin, and we use this on the flight. So we find it very useful. The last thing that I got was the foot muff. It's this one. It's in this same color. It's so pretty and it's so nice and so soft. I really like the color, which is why I wanted this one for the slightly older one, and I know it's a bit more unisex. And it's basically really nice. So it's September now, so we're coming up onto the colder months. We're going to really make a lot of use out of this. And love about the Zen and why I would recommend it, it's really small. It's really easy to push around and to maneuver, even with another child in the back. So even when Leo is sitting on the board or standing on it, we can still easily maneuver. We can steer it one-handed, so that's really nice and easy. It's such a smooth drive. I don't know if you drive a buggy, but basically it's quite smooth. It's actually really easy to fold, it's easy to put together, it's easy to then fold down. It folds up really small, so if you see the boot of my cart, the space it takes out, it's amazing, especially when compared to the Vista, which took up pretty much all of my boot. This folds, takes up a small space, and I still have a lot of space left for other things, so that's amazing. It has the board, so if we're doing the school run, my son, if he's tired and doesn't want to walk or doesn't want to take the scooter, he can actually just sit down and I'll push them both along. I really like the accessories. The coffee cup is great because I drink tons of coffee. The things I don't love. So the basket is so tiny, especially when you compare it to the upper baby Vista. So the Vista has this huge buggy with a huge basket. I could fit a ton of stuff in there. So I do find that a bit of a struggle. It is an adjustment to make, having come from having a really big buggy to something that's really tiny. I think the only thing I can normally fit in here is the board. So this is what I tend to do. I tend to take out the seat, plunk it there, and then I just hook this up. So this actually has a little hook, and you can just, there we go. And you can just hook it up and it's done. So when you have that, the only other thing you can put in there is the carrier. So I do have to hook my bag. At the moment I use a backpack anyway, so I have that on my back, or I'll have it on the bar. So great. So in terms of like what you can actually carry for it, it's not one of those strollers that you're gonna go shopping with and put a whole bunch of stuff underneath. That's just not gonna happen. And it's actually quite pricey, so that's the other drawback. So if this is your travel or just like a buggy, you know, once you've got, so everything is sold separately. You buy the bag on its own, you buy the cup on its own, the rain cover on its own, the mosquito net, the board, even the foot mat, that's like £99. The board is like another £99. When it all adds up, you'll have spent maybe £700-800. When you compare it, for example, to my Vista, which probably costs about the same, but it is a much more sturdier, the weight is more, you can take more stuff on it, you can use it a lot more off-road, so you can't really use this like on some of the country walks that we do. We can't really use this buggy because the wheels are just too small and the terrain isn't great. But if you have narrow streets, if you have buses, if you have trains, this thing is amazing. So it has its drawbacks, it has its advantages, but overall the advantages do outweigh any drawbacks. It is a really beautiful buggy. The color is beautiful. I love that you can change these. So the newborn pack is in red. It's this beautiful top for this color. We have you can change it to a teal. I've seen a ginger color, which I'm quite tempted. So you can kind of change it around and have like a different style. But obviously, as I said, the accessories are really expensive and you have to buy them all separately. You can't just get a pack. I do recommend Facebook Marketplace. You can literally buy a lot of this stuff. Some of it's hardly been used, and you can just, if you just want to change around. I think that's everything. Yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks, bye.